Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmas Naqieb Faaz. I am the moderator from Group 6, and today we are going to give a short presentation about cybercrime in Indonesia. But first, let me introduce my team. I am Ahmas Naqieb Faaz as the moderator as well as the first speaker, Beby Rinjani as the second speaker, Cici Anggraeni as the third speaker, Afifa Hurul Aini as the fourth speaker, Hafiz Putra Bahari as the fifth speaker, and Wahyu Ramadan as the sixth speaker. Our presentation is divided into several sections. First, we will explain generally about what is cybercrime. Secondly, we will give you the examples about how cybercrime happens. And next, we will explain the reasons why cybercrime still occurs. And last, we will summarize our presentation. Okay then, let's start our presentation today. To start with, I will explain first about what is cybercrime. According to the Organization of European Community Development, cybercrime is a form of illegal access to a data transmission. That means, all forms of unauthorized activity in a computer system are included in a crime.
What constitutes cybercrime? 1. Phishing crime. Phishing is an example of cybercrime to commit fraud by tracking the victim. 2. The crime of carding. Carding is a type of cybercrime that is carried out by transaction using someone else's credit card. 3. Ransomware attack. Ransomware is malware or malicious software that cannot only infect computer but also take user data hostage. 4. Online scams. Online scams or digital fraud that is currently more and more modes. Among them is the fraud modes under the use of taking selfie with ID card or identity card. 5. SIM swap. SIM swap is fraudulent modes by taking over someone's cell phone number or SIM card. 6. Site and email hacks. That is the type of cybercrime by hacking a site or email and changing its appearance. 7. Data forgery. Crime by falsifying important data or document via the internet. And 8. The crime illegal content. Illegal content is a crime to enter data or information that is untrue, unethical, unlawful, or disturbing public order. Thank you.
Before starting introduction, my name is Cici Anggraeni. Example of cybercrime. The following are example of cybercrime cases that have occurred in Indonesia and in the world. Number 1. Hack someone's Facebook account. One of most common examples of cybercrime is cloning someone's Facebook account. Number 2. The one who created Sumber phenomenon. Several years ago, the digital world was infinite with the emergence of when he created Sumber computer virus, which was able to lock someone's computer data. Number 3. Catfishing and dating application and social media. The difference with account cloning is that catfishing exists other people's photos, their identities, and fake identities. Number 4. Hexing and cyberbullying. Using Dahlan to cyberbullying is a very dangerous thing. This is an activity of taking personal data and distributing on the internet.
Hi, my name is Afifa Hurul Aini. I will continue the material from Cici Anggraeni. And okay, I will explain about how cybercrime can happen in Indonesia. Although the causes of cybercrime are quite diverse, there are several main causes that make cybercrime happen. Some of them such as the first, general cause of cybercrime is weakness in the system you are using. Security flaws that are not immediately fixed can give cyber hackers an easy access to get into the system and perform regular penetration testing so that security vulnerabilities can be fixed immediately. Secondly, user error. It is also one of the causes of cybercrime. Users are often not aware of cybersecurity, so they take actions that can make the system vulnerable to being hacked. For example, using weak passwords, being easily fooled by phishing, opening suspicious links, and much more. The third, weak cybersecurity. One example of cybercrime that often attacks is malware infection in the form of ransomware, worms, trojans, or others. Weak or poor cybersecurity will make your device more vulnerable to infection. Therefore, you should always improve cybersecurity on the device or system you are using, such as by routinely updating software or by using various types of antivirus or anti-malware. I think that's enough. The next material will be delivered by my friends. Thank you.
My name is Hafiz Putra Bahari. Alright, here I continues from my friend Hurul. Here I will discuss the matter of how the law of Indonesia solve cybercrime. Internet abuse of public order of the individual can be sanctioned by using law, especially for hacker who break into other people network system. As a ranger, in chapter 22, everyone is prohibited from doing anything without the right, the invalid of the manipulation. 1. Access a telecommunication network. 2. Access telecommunication service. 3. Access special network. When you do that as you did on the website kpu www.co.id. 11. Could then be planted under section 16 that read good one who violated the terms of section 22 convicted with the maximum prison sentence 6 years. In a smaller sense, the arrangement of cybercrime was governed in 2008, Article 11 and Information and Electronic Transaction, the Act of ITE, as was changed by Act 19 in 2016, and Information and Electronic Transaction Law 19 2018 as much as Convention on Cybercrime. The ITE law does not provide the definition some group referring to the Convention on Cybercrime. Thank you.
Why is cybercrime still happening in Indonesia? There are several reasons why cybercrime still occur in Indonesia. Of course, basically the lack of security is the main factor in the occurrence of cybercrime, as well as errors that often enter to internal system, making it easier for cybercrime to occur. There are several solutions to prevent cybercrime, not only to avoid cybercrime but to maintain the security and comfort of social media users. One solution is to keep the account password only for yourself. Don't let others know. And of course, we must be very wise in the social.
even though their crime is unexpected. As long as you can keep private things a secret, there will be no cybercrime. But in fact, there are many account buggers who can harm others with their expertise. Way to maintain security: to always close the account every time you log in from the device. This method can neutralize hackers or other harmful crimes. The last way to prevent crime in the realm of social media is to not make social media a place for all necessities of life or even dependence. Thank you.
Okay, now I will present the conclusion of this presentation. So, what is cybercrime? In simple terms, cybercrime is a form of crime that uses internet and computers as a medium for committing criminal acts. How come cybercrime happen? Cybercrime can occur due to the vulnerability of the system used, human error, and weak cybersecurity. And why cybercrime is still happening? Cybercrime is still happening mostly due to human error. For example, mostly people using non-original software and have a weak passwords on their accounts. Of course, this makes it easier for cybercriminals to carry out their actions. The solution is to reduce the chance of cybercrime. For that, we can use genuine software and create strong passwords for our accounts. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you for watching this video.